Hi, this is the Sleepy Moon. I've never made a video like this before. Normally I'm just doing impressions and hanging out with friends, but I thought I would showcase my world today. Um, as you can see at the side of my head, there are two little things. Now, once you grab these things at the side of the head, there'll be the right web shooter, and there'll be the left web shooter. I tried to make a Spider-Man world. Now, this map has been in editing for about 2 years, and unfortunately, my laptop is broken, so I can't continue this world. This basically is the entire map so far. Unfortunately, I couldn't get my laptop to work, but I tried to put in different landmarks and whatnot. So, well, let's start here first. So, obviously, there's all these trees and everything, grass. I tried to do a little bit of realism on it, but I was very limited in what I could do. This is all done in Unity. I didn't do any sort of work in Blender. The laptop I was working on wasn't very good. It wasn't designed to do projects, especially in the length like this. I was aiming for a really big project. This map won't get updated any further, by the way, for anyone watching. But when I finally upgrade, when I get a new gaming tower, I will definitely revisit, and I'll make 2.0 version of the world. I've already got the name and beta. This world is called SpideyCorp Unlimited. It's a world just that I spent working on myself. I didn't have any help or anything. I did it all myself. The thumbnail picture is me in my Spider-Man mask. I was going to change it, but I can't. But, you know, it's not bad. It's decent. It was only meant to be a template. But, I've had 2 favorites already, and I only posted this. I only published this like 2 hours ago, I think. 360 visits. Pretty good. Obviously, that's me. So, where should I start? Obviously, we've got the MetLife building over there. You can't forget the MetLife building. That's like, there's always its own iteration of that building in like every different Spider-Man game. And then obviously everyone knows that over there. Added some benches. There are also benches down there as well, which I'll show you in a bit. And this, so I put an animation on this, so it's not just like still and but this is an avatar. Well, this is an old version of an avatar which a friend of mine made. Tennyson6135. He's a pretty good creator. He's got a bunch of great avatars, and a few of his, 2 of his portals are actually on the ground floor, which I'll show you in a second. But yeah, if any of you are wondering why there's just this Spider-Man here, then that's Tennyson6135. He's just chilling. He's from a different universe. He is also supposed to have a little Omnitrix here because it's Ben 10 inspired. But if the thing wasn't a part of the model, it was its own separate things, and I couldn't get it to work. But that's a whole other thing. Oh yeah. Also, I don't know if you can see that in the distance, but there's a little harbour over there. I added a bunch of them going along there, because obviously you would see that whenever you play any Spider-Man game, or, you know, there are harbours and stuff in New York. There's a crane over there as well. There's a few of those around the map. Tried to spawn in as many trees as possible. This world may lag on Quest 2. by the way, in low-end PCs. This is really designed for VR users, Quest 3 and other. The web slinging, unfortunately, I didn't get to implement it for PC, but I'll put that in the world description. And you've got the Daily Bugle over there, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Got a few water towers. I aimed big for this world. I wanted it to be something. I wanted it to be something that people would remember. And I don't think I'm one of the greats, like the Spider Lair or any other of its competitors or whatever you want to call it. I just wanted to make this out of, well, it's just a passion project, really. But I can't work on it any further at the moment, at least. If I can in the future, then I will. I can't afford it right now, unfortunately. Also added the Helicarrier. It's a model I got off Sketchfab. I would have ripped it from a Spider-Man game like Web of Shadows or something if I could. If you get enough height and speed, you are actually able to get up there, and I did put gliders on it. So, but there isn't a teleport button to get to it, so just want to put that out there. Yeah, I added some plants for decoration. I've got a glass window here. You can select the different types of skyboxes you want to use in the world. So we've got the day skybox, which is now. Got a night skybox. Apocalypse skybox. It's pretty cool. It's very Marvel Zombies kind of feel. Then you've got Earth 65B, which is Spider-Gwen's universe. I think I got that right. And then you've got the infamous Pizza Time. Really cursed. I kind of like it. Anyway, let's head to the ground floor. Okay. So here you have all the different songs. You have a selection of songs from different Spider-Man media. So you've got the Noir Dimension from Shattered Dimensions, and then you've got from Spider-Man 1, Ultimate Spider-Man game, the Spider-Man 3 game for the PS2, Pizza Time, the City of Hope, Museum. This song is my favorite one here. Act 1, Song 2 is from Web of Shadows. Fun facts, this song, before I put all the selections here, when you would load into the world, this song would play immediately. You wouldn't need to press a button because it was the world song. But then I thought I'll just let all these different options be there. I was also going to put a video player up here where it would have a preset of different songs that I that I links in, but I never got around to doing that, unfortunately. And then you've got Late at Night from Spider-Man the Animated Series, very good song. And then you've got the one and only Spider-Man. Okay, so for these two blank things, basically, I made two different posters, and they were like newspaper articles. One had my Spider-Man on it, which was going to be on here, and it basically had like a band symbol. And it was going to say something like posted by Eddie Brock. It was going to be a little Easter egg kind of thing. I actually have it saved on my phone still. I just never got to put it on there. I really wish I did. And I also made one for Tennyson, and it was going to be here. And it was going to say something like, another Spider-Man was sighted, or something like that, Got just a bench I made out of cubes. This was a placeholder. I was going to get a better bench later. Just never did. Gosling Appreciation. That's one of my more popular worlds. I wish I could update that further, but like this world, all my other worlds I can't update. So Maybe in the future. I definitely have plans to add to my worlds. I have plans to make new worlds too. But definitely check this one out. This one still has a couple things wrong with it, and I wish I could edit it, but I can't. Mr. Spidey 2099, stupid username I had. I hate it. I wish I could change it, but I can't. But that'll be called something different now. That'll be called the Sleepy Moons Hangout. And this is my bar project. Still had stuff to do on it. But that's called something else now. It's called Mochi's Bar. You'll see pictures of an axolotl all around here. That's my axolotl, Mochi. I made this, well, I just wanted to make it for her, really. This will just be your, home portal. So, like, mine is the fish world. It's a very good world. But it'll be different for everyone else. It's just whatever you set your home instance to. The name sounds a bit weird, but it's not what it seems. Tennyson's Swingerman experience is just a Tennyson Spider-Man map. It's pretty decent. It's pretty good. Definitely recommend anyone going there and, just checking it out. This is also another world by Tennyson called The Void. This was one of the first voids that was posted on VR chat. Other people posted after him, but he was the first one to do it. I'm pretty sure he was the first one to do it. It's pretty good. I haven't been there in a while. I might go back there after the recording. Okay. Now these are all the different Spider-Man variants, all the different photos and versions of Spider people that I like. We've got Spider-Man the Animated Series. It's one of my favorites. I love that show so much. Shattered Dimensions Noir. Got 2099 from Edge of Time. He just has a better voice in Edge of Time. I didn't like his voice in Shattered Dimensions. Spider-Gwen, this is just fan art. But this is Spider-Gwen as, as Emma Stone. Emma Stone is, yeah. Got Web of Shadows, of course. It's a fantastic game. Needs a remaster or remake or whatever. Got Hobie Brown. Pretty cool. Spider-Man Unlimited, very underrated. Got Miguel O'Hara again, but different variant. PS4 Peter, the OG, the best face. Insomniac L. Yeah. If they ever need to cast a new Peter Parker, cast John Bubniak. Cast John Bubniak and give him redemption. Tobey Maguire, of course. He's my all-time favorite Spider-Man. He's so fucking Sigma. Got Edge of Time, that needs a remaster. Got Ultimate Spider-Man, that needs a remaster, definitely. Spider-Man, the animated series again. I love this series. I can't stress it enough. Okay, let's see around here. Got a screenshot from Miles Morales, but it's been modded to have the OG Peter in it. It looks a lot better, more natural. It just doesn't look like some off-brand Tom Holland. It looks like its own thing, and it looks great, and they shouldn't have changed it. I don't care what people say, they shouldn't have changed it. Got the No Way Home behind the scenes, the free Spider-Man. Then we got the Spider-Verse from Spider-Man the Animated Series. Okay, now before we head out and have a look at some of the locations, I just want to say I was going to put more posters up, and I was going to go in public instances and put up pictures of different people, and I was going to hang them on these walls, visitors and whatnot. But I never got around to it. This world, by the way, is public now. I can't remember if I said earlier, but this world is public now, so you can visit this place anytime. And if you like it, just favorite it, or message me on Instagram or something. Well, I don't really use it. No, just if you like it, you like it, it's whatever. This is going to be a cafeteria. This was unfinished as well. These are just my own tables I made. Um, they still need a little bit of work to it, to be honest. But it's fine. Okay. Oh yeah, and I was going to put a clock up here. Basically, it would tell the time that your headset would say. So, where the time for me is 3:31 a.m. Don't judge. It would say 3:31 a.m. for me, but if someone from America was there, it would say something like 10:31, I think. Automatic doors. Yeah, I spent a while trying to get this to work, but look at the effort I put in. Just wish I added sound effects. I wanted to vary it up a little bit, so I added a marble flooring. I do wish that I made the texture just a little bit smaller to hide the lower quality. And also, I think it would just look good if it was a little bit smaller. So obviously, you got to grab the web shooters from behind your head. It's a bit awkward to do it, but once you get the idea or the feel for it, then it will come naturally. But you just shoot your web. You have to hold on to them though. If they break, just just rejoin the world. Let's web sling to a location. I'll show you the Baxter building first, which is this way. I don't like how bungee the web slinging is in this, and I hate how slow the falling speed is, but what can I do? The Baxter building was originally here, but I extended the map size, so I actually dragged it out. When we get to it, hang on. I just felt like it was too close to the spawn area, I wanted it to be a little bit away. But here it is. Got all these nice trees around it, nice glass windows. Those are all the harbours and stuff that you can see. There would have been more down there and some over there. Okay, so obviously when I moved it, I didn't move that part up to the thing correctly. And those are security cameras. Really big security cameras. I didn't really think of it at the time. Oh, doesn't the helicarrier look so cool? Yeah, no, there would be a landing pad here, and then I was going to put some lights all around this round bit, but never got around to it. Now you can see that off at the distance. That is the final boss fight area of Spider-Man 3. Well, my recreation of it anyway. I didn't get it perfect, so I just did it however best I could. Again, that was another location that I moved because it just didn't feel like it was in the right spot. So that'll explain this when we get to it. That'll explain this. Floating crane, which I thought I moved, but I guess I didn't. I just wish the web slinging was a bit faster, It feels just a bit slow. You can see, obviously, there's all this sand and stuff. Okay, we lost our speed. Just gotta lean back a bit. There you go. Okay, so that crane was actually supposed to be about here. But that's fine. Yeah, you can see obviously this map is really big. I think it might be bigger than the Spider Layers. It's not a competition, obviously. I'm not trying to like... Okay, you're not going to see this from here, but... hang on, I'll use Go-Go Loco. You can actually go to the Statue of Liberty. I have no idea what those are. What the hell? Maybe they're old road prefabs. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? I wish that was the world thumbnail. Okay, I didn't realize I made this quite so long. I just want to quickly say, this water was going to be moving. It was going to have an animation. I didn't get around to doing it. But the water was supposed to look somewhat realistic. Okay. So here we are. I might have needed to increase the draw distance. You can sort of see it from the side view a little bit. I don't like the way this is clipping. I don't know how to fix that, to be honest. But, I think the normal map broke on this. I'm pretty sure there was a normal map on this. It's the Statue of Liberty. I did try to upscale the original image, but it didn't do much. Also, I think the Statue of Liberty might be bigger than this, I'm not sure. And by the way, you can definitely web sling off this. How you would get to here, and yes, I know you can't web sling over here. I don't think I added it, but there were docks. There were docks down here. I must have not added them. Or they must have been in the update that I couldn't upload. But there was going to be boats that you can get in, and you can drive around freely around the entire map. Or you could drive here. I wasn't going to do teleports, so really. The teleports are only for inside buildings. But, yeah. Anyway, let's respawn. Okay, next on the list was a building that I spent quite a while on, actually. It went through like 4 different designs. I couldn't consistently keep it the same. I just had so many ideas, and this final one that is here is pretty good, although I would still change it again if I could. Obviously, you can see that Fisk is written all up the side of it, on the front of it there. There's all those trees, you know, because Fisk wants to look like a good guy. He'd want to look like maybe he cares about the planet. So you'd have all these trees surrounding his building. Obviously, he's got all the glass windows because he loves money. He's got to have his name branded on it because he wants people to know his name. He's got a bit of an ego. Obviously, it's still under construction here. Well, I don't know. I didn't really have a story for it yet. There's a crane up here, which you could go up anytime. and these have colliders too. The colliders are a bit weird on here because obviously it's a cutout, so yeah, I wasn't really sure how to do this. I probably would have fixed it later. I don't know. Oh yeah, that thing that's going across there, that was going to be train tracks, and it was going to go all the way out there. There was going to be borders all around the map to stop you going a certain distance away. I didn't do that yet. All these white on the floor, you probably guessed, is roads. I'm not sure if they were going to be templates or if I was going to do something with that. I can't really remember. Let's turn off my face mirror, it looks a bit weird. So you can get some speed if you're good at timing. Shooting straight through here. I wanted it to have like kind of a web of shadows feel. You know how you can like zip over like 5 different buildings? Let's visit the Daily Bugle, why not? Oh, that water tower is not on anything. That's weird. I must have accidentally moved it a little bit. It does feel a little bit too close to the building. It was supposed to be on here. Yeah, I must have moved it back a little bit by accident. That's not a problem. This is in beta. Forever in beta, probably. I tried to put that through that image for that model. I tried to upscale it, but it didn't look that good. It was slightly an improvement, but it's such a big model and it only took one texture, so it did what it could with a stretched image. Okay, we're not going to scale that. Anyone can at any time. I'm not going to do that in this video. But I will just quickly show you from here. So those are obviously all the windows. There should be colliders on everything. I don't think I missed anything on that. I was contemplating adding sewers, but then the spider layer ended up doing that, and I didn't want to seem like I was copying them. With all due respects to the spider layer, back in the day, I had a little bit of beef with them, unfortunately, and I wish I could have resolved it, but the creator of the lair wouldn't add me back on VR chat, so I couldn't. I used to have him friended, Bronx. He's a nice guy. I used to be friended with him back in the day, but that was under a different username. I used to be MCU Spidey2099. That's a whole story I'm not going to get into. But well, I will say what it was about. It's been a few years though, so I'm not trying to. I don't want to like open something that has been settled, or well, not settled, but basically, me and one of the admins had the same Spider-Man mask, Spider-Man 2099 mask. Unfortunately, they were accusing me of trying to copy the admins when I really wasn't. We have the same mask. It's hardly copying. I mean, they were saying because I don't know. I don't know. It's just like they were saying it was just convenient or whatever. That I was posting my mask after he was, but I thought I could post whatever I want when I want. I don't really see why there was an issue there. I wasn't trying to copy him. If you do see this, Bronx, add me on here for Sleepy Moon. Just add me on here. and we can talk. Maybe we can just chat about it. The thing is, I was quite young when this happened. I was like, what, 17, I think? I don't know. It's been a long time. But, yeah. If you see this, Bronx, then, um, just reach out, man. We could talk about it. You know, back in the day, I really admired the spider lair. This wasn't meant to be a video on the spider lair. I still think that the stuff that they make is amazing. They have pretty good worlds. You know, actually, I wanna quickly show you guys something. Yeah, that'll be it. He accepted mine years ago. It's just I unfriended him because I was just upset. Okay, so obviously there's so many people in here, and with good reason. It's a brilliant looking map. Uh, my favorite map is actually this one. The first one I ever played was this one years ago. Spider Lair 2099. Such a good world, but it never got updated. The thing is, it was such a good map and it had such great ideas, but okay, this I just realized this is going a little bit off topic. Hey, my bad. I was supposed to be showcasing my world. Okay, I've got one more thing. I've got one more thing to show you guys. Actually, I've got two more things to show you. One of them's going to be really quick. Pull, pull, pull. I did try to add little bits of detail around the map whilst I was, making all this stuff. You know, the grass actually used to look like grass, normal. I don't know why it looks like this now. I have no clue. But yeah, even the benches have mesh gliders on them. I was going to add seating, like actual seating to them. I just never got around to it. Okay, last thing before I end the recording. And thank you for sticking around with me to watch this video. Okay. What a view. Okay, so I did these docs myself, just using like cubes and stuff, and then just putting like colors and textures and stuff on them. These are interiors that you could go in. I was going to add doors to them, but I never got around to it. Containers. You could actually like go on them and whatnot. I tried to like rotate them and stuff to make them look more realistic. I should have added more cranes. Didn't really think about it. And there's some stairs that you can go down. And then there'd be like boats across here. I'm pretty sure I did have boats. I don't know where they are now. This isn't actually like water, real water or anything. This is just a texture. I should have lowered the water a bit. I don't know why it's so high. But I even went as far as to adding like the sandy flooring. Yeah. it was supposed to make a splash sound when you go in the water, and there was supposed to be like physics and stuff, but I just never got around to adding that stuff. Again, this container's there. I'm pretty sure you're able to jump to the different... I think I made the jumping a little bit too high. You should be able to just jump from 1 to 1. Yes, just like that. Actually, I kind of like the jumping height. It's different. This might be the highest jumping there is in any Spider-Man map. Because I wanted it to be a charged jump, but this is just like a basic VR chat jump, so... yeah. Okay. I think that's everything. If you have any questions or anything like that, then just put it in my comment section below, and thank you for watching. This is just a showcase for my world. I worked very hard on this world. It may not look like much, or maybe it looks like a lot, I don't know, but I did spend an awful lot of time on this world. Like a ridiculous amount of time. And I'm one person, so I can't... So I did all this by myself. It's actually kind of impressive, actually. It feels good that I managed to get this out. Because it's been private for like 2 years, and I've been wanting to put it out for 2 years now. But, yeah. Thank you again for watching.